Welcome. So today's class is on lats and triceps. So obviously this is really useful for all that overhead stuff. Okay, we're going to start on in child's pose. So bring your big toes together, sit back on your heels. You may find your hips lift and that's absolutely fine. If you find it more comfortable with knees together, you can. Otherwise, knees wide. Stretch your arms forwards. Really reach through fingertips and then bend your elbows. Maybe bring your elbows in a little bit, palms together. Take your head to the mat and bring your hands towards the back of your neck. Take a few deep breaths here. If your head doesn't comfortably reach the floor, maybe place it on a cushion or a block if you have one. And you can also place a block between your hips and your heels if that feels more comfortable. And press into your elbows and kind of drag them back towards you. So you're not actually moving them, you're just pushing down and dragging them back. And that may activate that stretch a bit more into the triceps. And then stretch your arms forwards, press into your hands to come up. Come onto all fours. We're going to stretch out the wrists and the forearms. So turn your right hand, so you're going to turn your hands out and then point your fingers back towards your knees. So move the heel of your hand in line with your left fingertips and then do the same on the other hand. So this can feel really challenging. Obviously with lifting weights and stuff, you want to look after your wrists as well. If it does feel too much, I would lean forwards. If you want more, lean back. Pull the belly in, try not to stick your bum out and dump your chest down. So pull in, stay engaged. Concentrate on your breath, press into your fingertips, your thumbs. And then turn your hands the other way. Tuck your toes under, just interlace your hands behind the back, and then press your hands away from you. Stretch the chest out, but also your wrist the other way. And then bring your hands to your hips. Come up onto your knees, you're in an upright kneeling position. Just maybe shuffle back, depending on whereabouts you are on your mat. We're going to step, so shift your weight into your left side, step your right foot forwards for a low lunge. So obviously stretching out this left hip. I'm going to take a side stretch, so reach your left arm alongside your ear, take an inhale, with your right hand push your thigh forwards and then lean to your right. Maybe release that right hand down. You may find it doesn't quite reach the floor, that's fine, don't force it. Otherwise you may find it can comfortably touch the floor. Lean back rather than forwards. Take another deep inhale. Can you lean deeper into your side stretch? Exhale. One more breath. And then come up. Reach your right arm up now. Bend it at the elbow. So your hand's reaching down your back. Take your left hand to your right elbow and press it down. And press your elbow back into your hand. So half what we call cow face arms. Normally the other one would go up the back, but we're going to keep the hand to the elbow. And I want you to press the elbow and the hand against one another, and then twist to your left. And working into that right tricep. Maybe lean to the left a bit, maybe get into the right side, right lats. And pull the belly in, face the front. Hands to the mat, step back into tabletop, and then step your left foot forwards. Lean forwards for your lunge. Bring your hands to your front thigh. Press your thigh forwards with your left hand. Reach your right arm up, inhale. Pull the ribs in, pull the belly in, and exhale, lean to your left. Remember to lean back rather than forwards. Then maybe let that left hand dangle or reach the floor. If that feels like you're straining the body here, I want you to keep your arm on your thigh for more support. Or if you lean forwards to get your hand to the mat, keep your arm on your thigh, maybe lean back a little bit more. And then slowly come up. Reach your left arm up, bend it at the elbow. Take your right hand, press the elbow down. Press your elbow back into your hand. Lean to your right a little and then twist to your right. Press your head back into your arms. So just double check your arm isn't pushing your head forwards. Keep your chin tucked a little. And then slowly return. Hands to the mat. Come back to tabletop. So for this next bit, you can use a sports ball if you have one. So just pause, go and grab one if you need to. The other thing you can use is the edge of a sofa or a stool or a bench, something like that. You can also just do this with your hands on the mat if you don't have anything to hand. So with your hands either on the mat or on your prop, walk your knees back, keep your arms strong, pressing down, your hands pressing down, and then stick your bum up in the air and lower your chest towards the floor, really working into your thoracic, stretching into the lats. If you're on a ball, you can practice just slowly rolling a little bit forwards and backwards. See how that feels. Then pull the belly in, push into your hands to come up. It's a bit easier actually if it's on a ball because you can kind of roll it towards you. Then get rid of your prop. And we're going to come to a seated position. So stretching your legs out straight. Take your left leg out to the side. Bring your right foot in towards your inner thigh. Again, working with knees, you can move your foot further away from you or bring it right in towards your groin. Turn towards your right thigh, flex your left foot, then anchor your left arm to your left thigh, and press them together as you rotate towards your right knee. Then stretch your right arm alongside your ear as though you're trying to reach your toes, but gazing under the right armpit. Then press your right sit bone down as you try and elongate and stretch along the right side. So again, stretching into the lats. You might be feeling that all the way into the hip. And then use your elbow, your left elbow and your thigh, press them together to help with that rotation. And then slowly come up, pull the belly in to come up. And extend your right leg out. Bring your left foot in. Just to say actually, if you find in these types of positions you're rounding, kind of dumping into the lower back, we want to avoid that as much as possible. So if you kind of feel like you're here, what I'd like you to do is sit up on a cushion or a block because that will help elevate the hips and help keep the pelvis slightly tilted forwards rather than rolling back. So again, stop and grab one if you need to. So flex your right toes, pull them in, turn towards your left knee. Lean towards your right thigh as you hook your elbow inside or on the thigh. And then keep turning towards your left knee as you reach your left arm up. Really stretch as you press your left hip down and reach your hand towards your foot. And gazing under the left armpit, again, slight tuck of the chin. That drawing in of the lower abdomen. And make sure you're lifting away out of this right shoulder, you're not dumping into that right shoulder. And pull the belly in to come up and stretch your legs forwards. So last one, again sitting on the block if you need to. So I want to make sure we're doing a inhale, reaching the arms up. We're doing a slight rotation, so we want to make sure we can really lengthen the spine before we rotate, whereas if we're round it's going to be really hard and can feel quite uncomfortable and not great on the back. So do make sure you're elevated if you need to. So pull the toes towards you. Take an inhale, reach your arms up. Let me do this from the side actually. Reach the arms up, take a breath in, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, lean forwards and twist to the right. Inhale, pull the belly in to come up. And then same direction, lean forwards and twist. I'm going to do 3 more. Exhale to twist. Inhale to come up. Exhale to twist. It's not about the depth of the pose. Focus on that stretch along the left side of your body as you twist. Inhale up, switch sides. Exhale left. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Last one. And then return. Release your arms. Shift your hips forwards. Come to lie on your back. If you need to take Shavasana with bent knees, find a position that works for you. Otherwise, slide your legs out. Arms by the side. Lift the shoulders up and away from the ears. Tuck the chin. Deep breath in. Out the mouth and rest. Make sure your legs are fully relaxed, so just let your feet flop outwards. Deep breath into the belly, encourage the abdomen to relax. Hopefully you've got time to spend a little bit longer here. And I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Thanks for coming.